my name is Jody Jacks from Jacks Art Studio, and I'm finishing up part 2 of my weaving tutorial. You should have finished weaving at this point, and I want to show you how to cut off the back and finish up your piece. First of all, if you have a piece hanging over, I want you to tuck this in, and I want you to actually tie this off. I'm going to tie it once, and I'm going to tie that twice. And then it's often nice if it's going, you can leave this long, you can actually put that into your piece later, or I'm going to show you something else you can do with it. Make sure that this is a little loose up here. I'm going to push this down because I want this to be nice and tight. That is not really tight enough, so I'm pushing these down with my fingers. So often you think you're finished and you're really not. If I wanted to, I probably could weave a whole lot more on there, but I want to show you guys how to cut this off. I'm going to have you actually come to the back, and you are going to cut across. Be careful, you don't want this to come off. Gently take these off of your pieces. If you had one of these cardboard pieces, you would do exactly the same thing, and you would gently slip those off. Then you are going to come in here, and you are going to tie 2 of these together. You're just going to go over and under once, over and under twice, just like how when you tie your shoes at the beginning of your shoe tying. So I'm going to forward this through. Has a knot at the top. I'm actually going to cut it off, and I'm going to go ahead, tie that one off, and now I'm going to the other side, and I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. I'm going to pitch in Passmo. As we come to this last one right here, sometimes you'll have 3, and I'm actually going to put this one in here. I'm going to tie these 2 together with this one. So if you have 3, I just put 2 in 1. And this is what we have now. You can do all kinds of things. This could be a wall hanging, this could be a pot holder, anything you would like this to be. I do think that these are very long unless there's something you wanted to do with them. So I'm going to cut these off. And as I've told kids before, some scissors are sharper than others. You might want to walk around your house. Some are going to cut better than others cut. And you could decide to leave these. You could decide to let those be. I think they're a little long for me. I'm going to leave this piece here, but I'm going to show you something. final weaving, but you can do things with this weaving. You could fold it over and make it a little pocket. You could fold it over this way. Hold on one second and let me let my dog outside. I could actually take this, I could put my needle back on this thread, and I can actually put the needle back on my thread, and I can just start sewing this closed with some stitches. I could sew this into anything that I wanted. That's why if you make bigger pieces, you can sew them together. So you may sew those together. This would make a little pouch for you. If you make it bigger, you can have something like this that my daughter made. She used pieces of t-shirt, she used pieces of felt, she did finger knitting and knitted herself a handle. She sewed a little button on there so that she can actually close this purse and carry it around with her. This purse, if you notice, doesn't have a seam on this side. She didn't have to sew her seam up because what she did was she put her weaving on here, and when she weaved in this direction, she weaved all the way around. And so this side came up to here, and on this side, it came up all the way to here, which gave her a flap. There are a million different things that you could do. You could go in and sew some more yarn in there. I would love to see the things that you all come up with yourself. You could even look up on Google and find some more ideas for weaving. Please shoot me a message. I would love to see them. Until then, go be nice and create.